For someone who talks about Captain America as much as I do, I seem to be really bad at filming this tag, so bear with me here. Where did the questions go? Okay. Hello everybody, my name is Hannah, and today I'm going to be doing the Captain America book tag. I got my Captain America jacket here and a ginormous pile of books, so I'm excited to get started. Okay, question 1. Captain America or Steve Rogers? A book that you read before it was popular. So this is like for pre-serum Steve, who is so adorable. And okay, and for this one I chose Carry On by Rainbow Rowell. And I didn't read this book before it was popular, but, well, I guess but I read this book before it kind of like blew up on the internet. Like, I see stuff about this book everywhere now, but right after I read it, there wasn't that much stuff to find on the internet. I don't know. This is my first tag. I think this is my first tag. You can tell. Okay, question 2 is The Winter Soldier or Bucky Barnes, a book that you read but you don't remember anything about. I don't like this question because Bucky, he couldn't help it. It's not his fault. If you didn't know, Bucky Barnes is my favorite superhero ever, and I also really, really love the actor Sebastian Stan. And I really hope we get to see a lot more of him in Infinity Wars and in Black Panther. And yeah, because he has 6 movies left and I'm so happy. Okay, I'm ranting. Okay, so for this one I chose Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. This is Rick Riordan's Egyptian series, and in it we follow Carter and Sadie Kane. And I read this book when I still wasn't the biggest fan of reading, and I liked it, but I can't remember a lot of things about it because I used to have a lot of trouble comprehending books. And I have gotten a lot better at that now, but I wasn't very good at it when I did read this, so yeah. Okay. Question 3, Peggy Carter, who is amazing. A character who has a side to them you weren't expecting. For this one, I'm actually choosing a Marvel character, and that would be Black Widow from Black Widow Forever Red. Even though I'm pretty sure this book is not canon, I don't know how to talk. Even though this book is not canon, we do get to see a lot of Natasha's backstory and history with her family and personal life, and I was not expecting any of it, so that's why I chose this book. For Dr. Abraham Erskine, a book you believed in despite people hating. Okay, this is probably a really generic answer for this question because a lot of people did love it, but for most people I've heard that this is their least favorite book in the trilogy, so that would be Mockingjay by Suzanne Collins. So, yeah, but I liked this book because of how fast-paced it was, I think. I don't know, it's been a really long time since I've read it. 5. Phil Coulson, an author you're obsessed with and would be a total fangirl if you met them. Well, I just want to say that Phil Coulson in Avengers 1, how much he fangirls about Captain America is literally me. I relate to him so much. Yeah, I love his characters so much. But an author that I totally fangirl about is John Green. I haven't read all of his books, but I've loved all of the ones that I have read, and I've been a nerd fighter for forever, and so I just think I'd probably cry if I met him, to be honest. Probably wouldn't be able to speak. It'd probably be really awkward and uncomfortable, but it'd probably be the best day of my life. So, John Green. But number 6, Red Skull, a book character who hides behind an organization while trying to get their society to fall apart. Can I go with a non-book character? I'm gonna go with a non-book character. I'm gonna go with Rumpelstiltskin from Once Upon a Time. All of these fairy tales were cursed and sent away from the enchanted forest into this small town called Storybrooke. And they can't leave and they can't remember who they are. They're all given fake identities by the evil queen. And they're meant to live throughout the rest of their lives there, not knowing who they are. And it's actually really sad, but there's a savior, Emma Swan, who's supposed to break the curse. And so Rumpel spends a lot of the first season like kind of helping both the evil queen Regina and Emma. he really, really wants Emma to break the curse so he can find his son. I love his son so much. Okay. But he doesn't really want Regina to know that he's helping her. He wants to show that he's on her side too. So he's like hiding behind the curse, which is the organization, but also trying to help Emma get it to fall apart. And it's really, really good. And Once Upon a Time is probably my favorite TV show. I don't know, The Fosters might beat it, probably might, I don't know. Yeah, answers, okay. 7, a book that you found recently that you loved. For this one, I chose Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. I've been, not reading this series for the longest time because it's so intimidating, but I started it for my school's book club thing, and I really, really loved it, and that's why it made the list. Also, I really, really loved Anthony Mackie, because this is the question about the Falcon, and I don't want him to be the next Captain America in the MCU, but I love him and Sebastian Stan together is the best thing ever, and yeah. Those were all the questions centered around people. Well, I guess this one is centered around people too, but it's slightly different. And so, yeah, for the last question, it's Civil War. Name 5 book characters you would want standing on your team if you went to war. Okay, and so for this question, I chose Percy Jackson from Percy Jackson because he is so, so powerful, to be honest, and I think that'd be really good for my team. And also Black Widow from Black Widow Forever Red by Margaret Stoll. Just because she isn't totally faithful in the Civil War movies, I feel like she's probably one of the most powerful Avengers, and I kind of just really want her on my team because it's Black Widow. I mean, come on. And I also have Selena Sardathian from Throne of Glass, because even though I've only read the first book, she was so good in that book. So powerful, and she's also an assassin, and I feel like she could help out our team. That's my answer for all of these people. I don't know. I had 2 more characters. Oh yeah. Also Kale Westfall from Throne of Glass. He in Throne of Glass, him and Selena fight each other, and while they're training, and he puts up a really good fight against Selena. So that's really good, and yeah. Also Alex Firo from the Magnus Chase series, because she's a shapeshifter, and I feel like that'd just be a really cool ability to have on my team, and yeah. So I kind of try to pick characters with diverse abilities. We have Percy Jackson with all of his water stuff, and then 2 assassins, and Kale, who's a soldier, and Alex Firo, who's a shapeshifter. I have a pretty kick-ass team. Can I say that? Am I allowed to say that? I don't know. I don't like cursing on my channel. But, yeah, thank you all so much for watching. Like and subscribe and comment if you want to do those things, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye. Time to go back to binge watching TV.